Journey to the Center of the Id is a very interesting song. We had, again, we're doing the bass and the drum thing to try to lay down the foundation, and I felt like I was kind of rambling and meandering. It didn't seem to be cohesive. It went on for a long time. A lot of the songs that we had come up with were short, and this thing was just long and just had all these different parts that moved, and it was like I was trying to figure out what to do, but Robb was following right along the whole time, and we listened, and although it took all these angles and turns and twists, and then Brian put this like really cool guitar thing. I don't even know what he was doing. It was just magic. It was just like, just set this mood for just like, and for a long time I fought it, and I thought, well, there might be like 30 seconds we can use of this 6-minute thing to use as a segue, and thankfully Robb has a lot more sense than I do, and he kept saying, no, this is going to be a great song. Once we put stuff on it, it's going to be a great tune. And I didn't see it, and I took it and took a copy of my own, and I just chopped it down to like 2 minutes of like what I thought was the cool stuff, and it was missing a lot of the stuff, and it just didn't sound right. And then, you know, Robb and I had decided that we hadn't done surgery on what we call surgery. Like, we hadn't cut and pasted a bunch of stuff together. It was, the point of the album was it was organic, and, you know, it wasn't a bunch of editing, and it wasn't a bunch of make it perfect. So what are we gonna do with this thing? And Robb finally convinced me to just give it a try. You know, let's give it a try. And I put the headphones on and I listened to the whole thing. I said, all right, Robb, whatever, man. And I just started to really listen and kind of get in the mood of the song, and it just kind of felt like it was somebody kind of spinning their way in the back of their head, you know, back to their id. And I just really, I made up the lyrics, one take, no edits, no overdubs, just kind of telling the story of it just kind of came out, and one of my, I think it's the crown jewel of the record. It's so thanks, Robb, for not letting me violate the rules of or the guidelines for making this record, because I'm really glad that it turned out the way that it did. It really takes you on a journey. And I'm really probably the most pleased with this one, more than any of the other ones, where it started and where it ended up. So it's great stuff.